Good morning guys, I hope you are having a great day. I've been ill for the past couple of days, so I haven't trained for nearly a week. It was last Tuesday which I trained, and now it is Monday, so not the most ideal situation, but you know, it happens and you just have to get over it. Jesus. So, what am I going to do going forward? Not much really to change. Obviously I've been ill, but that doesn't mean you need to go in and start overtraining, because then you'll make yourself iller. Whilst I was ill, was I tracking my macros? No, I literally couldn't eat. So I've lost quite a lot of weight. A lot of that will be glycogen, water, you know, the usual stuff. I very much doubt much of it would be muscle. I tried to get in a little bit of protein when I could, but the majority of the time it was dry toast, which, yeah, not really the most appetizing in the world. However, my stomach just cramped up after eating anything, so there has been some like virus thing going around, so I think I just caught that, and now I've got a little bit of a cold, so hope it kind of dissipates as I get into my training. Let's change the scene up a little bit. So what am I going to change with training? I'm probably just going to repeat the workouts in which I did. So Monday and Tuesday last week I trained, so I'm just going to repeat that again. But the only unfortunate thing, well, it's like first world problems, but the only unfortunate thing is I'm going on holiday in 2 weeks. I'm going snowboarding, so I'm not going to be able to train, which is like first world problems. Oh, I'm going to go away on holiday, but you know, I'm not going to be able to train during that period, so it's like a week off, nearly a week off, and then 2 weeks, and then another week off, so not ideal.
The longest day in the ends, we all got a bunch of big portion, and you know my meal 5-piece with the chips and a barbecuing.
I love the backtrack to that. It's so tuny, right? I'm gonna go train now. Let's go. So, a cheeky little push session. I thought I would do a little audio over, talk a little bit about what I'm thinking in each movement, talk a bit about why I'm doing the movements and how I've been progressing. So, last block I was doing cable flies as an activator from a little bit lower down, and I've just noticed the left hand side is a little bit lower than the right hand side, I think, or maybe that's just the angle, but that's annoying. So last block I was doing it from lower down, now I'm doing it from the middle, and that's kind of just to activate the pecs, get the contraction of squeezing your arms together going. I'm not really trying to overload this movement too much, it's more of just trying to activate your chest. Then we moved on to flat dumbbell press. This is kind of the first working exercise in which I kind of put on my program. The other one's just an activator. We're working with 3 sets of 9 reps on this, and then I did a top set of 50 for 3 reps, but it wasn't really a top set. I don't really follow the top set down set method. I kind of just I finished my set of 3 and wanted to do a little bit more of kind of like strength work, so you're not going to get a massive amount of strength progress from just doing 1 set, but sometimes you just feel like doing it and you just got to go for it. So I went for it, and we got 1 very first grinded out reps. Then we went for 2, again a little bit shaky, and then we locked out 3, and that was it. I wasn't going to get that one up. So again, I went a little bit ballsy on this one as well. You'll notice those resistance bands falling down. That's just to get the machine out of the kind of hole at the bottom. Can help for you to go a little bit heavier, but sometimes they fall, sometimes they don't, but ideally it just takes you out of the hole at the bottom, and then they fall out so you can still get the full range of movement. This machine is a little bit strange to me. The movement doesn't feel that natural. I've tried different seat positions and things, and I don't always get it, so
yeah, I've been a little bit trial and error with that one, but still overloading it, progressing it. This machine I've maxed out ages ago, so I started putting little weighted plates on it. I've put resistance bands on it before, and they seem to work pretty nicely, but thought I would try with just additional weight. I was actually originally going to do Smith machine press, Smith machine shoulder press on this movement, but the machine behind me was busy when I started walking up, so getting some good facials on this. And see how I just slowly drop the final rep. I like to do that with the majority of my exercises, because people just get to the top and then just drop the weight, and it's like you've just grinded out that last rep. You might as well make get the full banger for your buck with that exercise and control the negative. So yeah, that's a little tip for you. These are cable lateral raises, absolutely sublime exercise, definitely my favourite for the shoulders. Basically for anything in shoulders, this is my favourite exercise, but definitely for the lateral head, it is my favourite exercise. A little bit of shoulder veins coming through there, I didn't notice those, so that's always fun. Yes. It's nice to see little bits of progression even after you've been ill, so yeah, not too bad. This was obviously pec deck, but I forgot to film my working sets, so I dropped the weight down a little bit and only got 6 reps on this just for the sake of the video, so props to me for doing that. This is what I've put up with in my gym, so it's going to make sense a little bit, but this is a tricep, behind the head tricep extension. Again, one of my favourite tricep exercises, and certainly one you can go, god damn it Gavin, certainly one you can go heavy on. This guy, man, I love him to pieces. He certainly makes the gym sessions entertaining. He's a good guy. He loves to get his ass out, and so it's a good exercise that you can just go real heavy on. Next exercise, we've got upright rows, and again, I haven't done these for quite a while. I kind of stayed away from upright rows and was mainly focusing on like lateral raises and stuff, but I thought I'd bring them back in again, just for a little bit of variation. I do sometimes find my traps take over a little bit, so try and keep your shoulders and shoulder blades pinned back.
Very happy with that session, all things considered, and it's a bloody lovely day. Bloody lovely day. Well, that's not the best parking, is it? So. Okay, so it is hello. It is post-workout, and I've had my shower, and I'm gonna reply to a few clients and have my post-workout. We've got 200 grams of Cocoa Pops, scoop and a half of whey, 1 glutamine, and 1 ashwagandha, just to help with, well, glutamine's only really good for digestion, but if it helps, it helps. And then ashwagandha is to reduce those cortisol levels. I will do a full day of eating soon, so subscribe, like, and all that jazz, and you'll see it soon. I'll probably try and film it tomorrow, so it'll be here soon. And I'm gonna get some water as well. What is up, guys? We're chilling out on the chaise longue, and I thought I would address the topic of this video, which is obviously why I stopped doing YouTube for a little bit. Comes down to quite a few reasons, but the primary reasons, the first one was probably I was just busy. I hate it when people say that they're too busy to make YouTube videos or anything like that. It doesn't really take that long to film a video. Obviously editing it and stuff takes a little bit more time, but I also, 2016 was a bit of a difficult year for me, or finishing end of the year, and I wanted to document my 2017 competition prep, but my mindset wasn't there to be able to make it like public. Obviously I don't have many subscribers and stuff, so it's not like going out to loads of people, but I just didn't want to put it out on the internet. So yeah, at the end of 2016, mentally I was in a bit of a shit place, but I had to go through something which I needed to go through in order to just see how much better life is afterwards. So went through all that, and then 2017 came around and I was like, I really want to compete this year, because I felt like the year before I hadn't been able to put my all into it and actually give everything that I've got, because of things that had happened. So 2017 was the year that I was like, right, this is it. I'm gonna be able to do it on my grounds and without distractions, without whatever went on in 2016. So 2017 was a very good year for me, competition wise, mentally as well. I really felt like I got my grounding back again, and in 2017 I got my first trophy, or not my first trophy, but first position trophy in UK DFBA Southern, and then went on to the UK Championships. Unfortunately didn't place in that one, but I also did a UK UP competition, which I took 2 trophies for first place in, so I was very pleased with that. I went on to the UK Championships of the UK UP, and I took 3rd for the UK Championships, so I was very pleased with that. I did a Pure Elite show and took 1st for that as well, so I got another trophy for that, which I was chuffed to pieces with. I didn't think I would do that well in that show. I actually declined the invite to go to the UK Championships because it was on the same weekend as the UK DFBA show, and if I was going to choose a federation to support, it would always be UK DFBA over Pure Elite. So that's the reason why I kind of stopped doing YouTube videos. It was mainly just I didn't have any reason to pick up the camera and talk about stuff when I had this stuff going on. So yeah, anyway, it's all dealt with, it's all done, it's all over, and I'm much better for it, so happy days. So going on to next year, obviously we're in 2019 now. I'm having another off season, and I'm gonna be competing in 2020, my next year for competitions, so very much looking forward to doing that, and I will be vlogging it and documenting it and all the rest of it. So I'm still not 100% sure what category I'm going to go into. It's most likely going to be men's physique, but we'll see. Maybe I'll be able to bring a little bit more size next year. Having a longer off season has certainly been very beneficial for me to be able to get such a higher amount of calorie intake, but also hormonally, mentally, physically, like I'm training the best I've ever trained. Hormonally, my markers are hitting very good, and mentally, like I'm in that competition mind where I'm like, I'm very much looking forward to dieting down and getting shredded, but I'm also very much enjoying the training now and seeing the progress. So yeah, alright, I didn't want to make this video too long, so the next video, I promise, will be a full day of eating. Thank you very much for watching. Take it easy. Peace. I love you.